economy. People had money. There was money in circulation. 10 years down the line, only 3 families have money. The Kenyatta, the Kenyattas, the Mois, and the Odinga. Nobody else has money. The railway line he was opening in Chaka is a family project. You know that. You may pretend you don't know, but you know that. It only carries fuel twice a week from Nairobi to Kiganjo that belongs to his family. It does not carry passengers. It does not transport cattle from Nyanyuki. It does not transport wheat. That railway line that was put at a cost of 3.8 billion from the taxpayers' money serves the Kenyatta family. That's why people are unhappy. That is why they'll come out tomorrow. In fact, my estimation is that voter turnout tomorrow will be higher than it was in 2017 because the people of Kenya want change. They want to bring an end to state capture, conflict of interest, and they want to bring about an end to dictatorship and lack of respect for other leaders and for Kenyans in general. So, with those many remarks, I wish you well.
Maybe.
Naomba kura yenu pia.
In terms of projection as Kenya Kwanza at large, maybe what are you looking at in terms of projection voter turnout tomorrow?
It will be better than 2017. At least in this region. I've been around, I came yesterday. And people are raring to go. Yeah, people want freedom. People want to liberate this country economically. People want to liberate this country from the leadership of 3 families. People want to have breathing space, and people want a democracy. And most important, they want economic prosperity. People want to make money. People want to be given an opportunity to make money and grow their businesses and take care of their children, take care of themselves, and grow in business, in family. So the air of change is around, and the turnout will be good. So you come at 6, then you go and vote. And you must vote.
Yes.
Usijifanya ati mnafanya tu kazi ya kumerekia. Lazima mpige kura. Hata kama unataka kupigia simu mpigie. Lakini mpige. You must participate. Yeah? People are with Raila Odinga. So he cannot come on national television to say that he is saddened that the mountain is divided when he is the one who caused the division. Everything is about leadership. He was the leader of the mountain. It has gone divided when he is at the helm, both as our regional leader and as President of the Republic of Kenya. So it's rather late in the day. There's nothing he can do. And this mountain, I want to assure him, tomorrow will vote in one basket. The people of Mount Kenya will be more united than ever before. Tomorrow night, by midnight, the mountain will have spoken. It will have spoken decisively, and the mountain will vote in a united way, such that there will be no division. Number 2, many people have called me saying that the president offended us last night by calling us my people. We cannot be his people. He abandoned us. All road projects in this region have stalled when he is president, whereas those in Kisumu, where he was never voted for, they are going on. All electricity projects here have stalled. There is nothing in this mountain. And he cannot call us his people because when we needed him, he was not there. When goods imported by the people from this region, from China and across the world, were touched by Fred Matiang'i, President Uhuru Kenyatta forgot that we are his people. He was not available. He was absent. When our people from this region were evicted at Kariobangi and Ruai during COVID and floods, and they were crying to him, he was not there. Were we not his people then? Are we only his people when he needs our votes? Our people have been harassed by banks because of pending bills. They have not been paid by national and county government. They have been crying to him. Their goods have been auctioned by banks. Were they not his people then? Do they become his people only when he wants their votes? You saw yesterday, Paul Dongo, a man who assisted Uhuru Kenyatta and Jubilee to access to power. His business have been taken away. Is Paul Dongo not his person? He was his person then in 2013. He was his person then in 2017. I want to communicate to the outgoing president. Please, don't call us your people. You abandoned us. You forgot about us. You are not there when we needed you. How can you come to cry to us when you have 2 days to retire? Why didn't you talk to us 5 years ago when you could have helped us? There's nothing now you can do. So I want to say that the mountain will speak tomorrow and speak decisively, and the mountain is united in his vote. And thereafter, the unity of the mountain will be cemented under my leadership. I'll be very, very, very accommodative. I'll reach out and I'll listen to our people. And most important, it is my responsibility to restore the dignity of our people, to look after our coffee, our tea, our milk, our rice, our mogoka, our miraa. It is my responsibility to follow up to make sure that those people with pending bills have been paid so that they can pay their debts and try to revive their businesses that have collapsed. I want to assure the people of the mountain that the plan we have is a good plan and it will work for them. And as their leader, I'll do whatever it takes. I'll go out of my way to make sure that we restore the wealth of our people and we restore the dignity of our people. Number two, we have monitored what is happening across the country, and I must say we are very happy with the level of preparedness by the IEBC. We have absolute confidence and trust that IEBC will conduct a free, fair, credible and verifiable general election. And I want to take this opportunity to appeal to all Kenyans from all walks of life to wake up early, for they have a date with destiny. This election is about the economy. This election is about Kenyans and their lives. The people of Kenya must participate in defining their destiny. They must participate in choosing the next leadership that will provide the way forward to revive our economy, that will provide the way forward on how to create jobs for our young people. So I want to ask the people of Kenya to come out in large numbers. And specifically, I want to talk to my brothers and sisters from the mountain. I am aware how disappointed they are after the Kumera, Thuraku, and the disappointment they have undergone. Many people have doubts as to whether it's important to vote anymore. I want to urge them and plead with them that they cannot stay away from elections. They must participate in the elections, because the next government is coming in at a critical time when we have a dilapidated country and a country almost facing an economic lockdown. And they must come out and participate and elect leaders who will reconstruct this economy and get this country back on a path for economic recovery. President Uhuru Kenyatta was bequeathed a beautiful country with a thriving economy by President Moi. 10 years down the line, this country is a pale shadow of its former self. The people of Kenya cannot stay away from the ballot. They must come out and vote. This is about them. It's about their future. And they cannot just be spectators. I have said we are very happy with what IBC is doing. But we are concerned, and we must continue speaking out that the government, through the Ministry of Interior, CS Fred Matiang'i and PS Karaja Kibicho continue to try to undermine the democratic process tomorrow and interfere with the will of the people. We have said repeatedly, and we continue to say so, that the Ministry of Interior has hatched a plan to use officers of the National Government Administration to try to interfere with the democratic process in twofold. One, by buying identity cards from areas that support William Ruto to a man, including the Mountain Region and the Rift Valley. Chiefs have been given money to buy IDs from young men at 1,000 shillings so that those young men do not participate in the process. Number two, chiefs and assistant chiefs have been given money to try to bribe voters inside the polling station and along the routes leading to the polling stations. The people mobilized by Azimio have been advised to vote in the morning, not in the afternoon. The chiefs have been told to look for people to disrupt the exercise in the afternoon. The Kazi Mutaani beneficiaries have been threatened that if they don't vote Azimio, they will not be employed again. And the IDs have been taken also. The beauty of it is that 90% of the administrative officers across the country have refused to interfere with this election. They have refused to go against the Constitution. They have refused to go against the Civil Service Code of Regulations. And I really want to salute those officers. Those are patriotic Kenyans who cannot agree to be used to interfere with the democratic process, and they do so in the full knowledge that they are Kenyans and this is their country. I really want to say heckle to all those assistant chiefs, those assistant county commissioners, those deputy county commissioners who have refused to take part in this undemocratic and illegal action that is being hatched at the office of the president. The 10% that have decided to go against this exercise, I want to advise them that Fred Matiang'i and Karaja Kibicho, who is misusing you, will not be there to protect you for breaking the law. Fred Matiang'i and Karaja Kibicho will go home with President Uhuru Kenyatta. So please, you are young officers, you are officers who have a future. Don't undermine the rule of law. Don't go against the Constitution. Don't go against the Civil Service Code of Regulations. Don't obey illegal instructions. We have consulted with IBC, and they have confirmed to us, as we knew, that officers of the national government, officers of the national government administration are not part of the electoral process. Only IBC officials and police are supposed to be inside a polling station. So we want to tell the chiefs, assistant chiefs, assistant county commissioners, turn up at the polling station, vote, and go away to your house or wherever you want to go to. We want to ask the police not to allow chiefs and assistant chiefs, assistant county commissioners, deputy county commissioners, county commissioners into the polling station. They have no business being there. We hope the chiefs, the assistant chiefs, the assistant commissioners will keep away. In the unfortunate event they don't keep away, we trust the police will do their job like they did in Kiambaa. Chiefs had been deployed there and they were removed by the police officers. We trust the police, according to the law, we will not allow them inside the polling stations. And we trust the police will do their job. In the unfortunate and unlikely event that the police do not remove them from the polling stations and they insist, we are asking our supporters across the country to remove them because they have no business being there. The people of Kenya will not allow chiefs and assistant chiefs and the Ministry of Interior to undermine the democratic process and interfere with the will of the people. So I have made it very clearly, we want to observe the law. We would want the officers of national government administration to keep off. That is the right thing to do. Vote and go home. In the unfortunate event that they insist, we ask the police and the IBC to remove them. In the unfortunate event that they are not removed by the police and the IBC and they insist, we then must go to the people and ask our people to make sure that they are removed. We shall not allow voter bribery. And we have told our supporters to be vigilant within the polling station and 5 kilometers square from all polling stations in Kenya to look out for chiefs and assistant chiefs with money trying to bribe people. And I want to tell those chiefs and assistant chiefs, no bribery will take place. Our people will not allow it. And I advise the chiefs, as the elder, that money they have been given by Kebicho yesterday, they should just use that money for their own use. That money has no receipt. Those are public funds. It's money meant for bribery. It is illegal. It's an illegal activity, and nobody will ask them. They should just utilize that money and use it for their own purposes. Because we know 2 billion shillings was yesterday released by the Office of the President from the confidential expenditure that is meant for security operations and given to the county commissioners to distribute to the deputy county commissioners to give chiefs and assistant chiefs for voter bribery. Wananchi must be vigilant. These are public funds, and Wananchi should not allow bribery to take place anywhere in the country, and more so within 5 kilometer radius of each and every polling station in Kenya. Because Wali.
That is a serious allegation on 2 billion. How would you quantify that?
What is happening is that the hustler nation is everywhere. It is right in the office of the president. It is right in the bank where this money was removed. These drivers who are ferrying this money are our supporters. In fact, I can tell you, every meeting being held to arrange anything, we have details 20 minutes after the meeting. The hustler nation is amazing. And I want to urge civil servants to continue giving us information as it comes. Information as it's released, you continue giving it to us. And we shall call the media, we'll put it on social media platform. We shall continue exposing this people. But I want to tell you that there is nothing they are arranging that we do not know. Out of every 10 Kenyans, 7 are in the hustler nation, including drivers for most of these big fellows. These fellows who are arranging how to sabotage this election, how to undermine the democratic process, their drivers and bodyguards are in the hustler nation. And there is nothing they are arranging that we do not know. We are ahead of them. And I can tell you they will not succeed. This election, the people of Kenya will speak and speak loudly. The democratic will of the people of Kenya will prevail tomorrow. Tomorrow evening, people will know this system and deep state thing is nonsense. The real system, the real deep state are the people. And I really want to thank our chiefs who have been talking to us. And I want to talk to the Deputy County Commissioner here, Madera West, somebody Anthony Macharia, who is also acting in Madera East. Chiefs and assistant chiefs who are here last night crying to me the way he's harassing them and intimidating them to undermine elections in this constituency, asking them to bribe voters, to go and sell as meal, and they have told him it is not possible. And the chiefs have told him they are unable to go against the people they lead. The people they lead do not want anything to do with Azimio. And I want to tell that Deputy County Commissioner, my friend, Karaja, Kibishu and Matiang'i will not be there on Wednesday to protect you. You continue harassing chiefs, continue harassing assistant chiefs. We are only 24 hours away. And I want to assure him There is nothing he will change in his constituency and in this county and indeed this region. But he should stop harassing chiefs and assistant chiefs. They came here in darkness, hiding, so that they are not seen. And they were crying to me, and I assured them they will be taken nowhere. And I want to tell chiefs and assistant chiefs, the Civil Service Code of Regulations is very clear. Disciplinary action can only be taken against you after you have been given a show cause letter and given 14 days to make your representation. So any letter you can be given tomorrow, you have 14 days. Before those 14 days are gone, Uhuru Kenyatta is in Gatundu, Matiang'i is in Kisii, and Kwisha is in Kagio. And the new government will protect you and promote you, by the way, for standing firm. All those chiefs and assistant chiefs, assistant county commissioners, who refuse to be intimidated, who are patriotic enough to refuse to interfere with the rights of the people, who refuse to undermine the democratic process, those are potential candidates for promotion to their next grade. And those are our heroes. They are our patriots. And the new government will recognize them as such.
As an officer who worked at the provincial administration, whereas nobody would support an evil, you don't feel that you are putting the lives of chiefs, the assistants in danger by saying they have stacks of money in their houses?
It's up to them. 90% have refused to be involved in the process. Those who want to go ahead, it's up to them. 90% of chiefs have refused. Those who are foolish enough to agree to get involved in a legal process, it's up to them. They'll face Wananchi. Wananchi will not allow anything like that. You know? But most of them are intelligent people. They have refused. I had about 4 chiefs here last night and about 17 assistant chiefs. They came here and they explained to me what is happening. And I assured them, and they were happy. Nobody will sack them. Nobody can do anything to them. This is a country that is governed by the rule of law. Iko swali lingine? Umetosheka?
I want you to tell us what your expectations. I mean, after the elections, what are your